yesterday a very poor decision taken by the Pakistani cricket board, and that was to remove Mohammad Rizwan from the one-day captaincy and make Shaheen Shah Afridi the captain of the Pakistan one-day team for the South Africa series. Poor call, again repeating the cycle of musical chairs which has been happening in Pakistan cricket board for a long time. You removed Babar, brought Shaheen, again brought Babar, again then you were removing captains, stopping changes. Even in the one days, obviously you removed Babar, you put in Rizwan. Last October, you just brought him for the captaincy, and it is really harsh on him that just within 1 year you've removed him from the captaincy. He just lost one or two series, that too due to a bad combination, and then a World Cup is just around the corner. He won you two big series against Australia and South Africa. You suddenly remove him from the team, from the captaincy. It is really poor. I think once you make a captain, the rule should be to make him for a full cycle, even if you lose the series, because chopping and changes and these things, they're gonna hurt you in the long term. And I think Shaheen Shafri doesn't merit a place for the captaincy. He's young. In one days, in T20s, I can agree that you can make him. He's performing, he's bowling and hard, he's running, and he has experience of T20 captaincy, three titles in PSL. He has that aggression, he has that youth. But I think it's early for him in one days, even for Agha Salman. Rizwan should have been made the captain. It looks like the cricket board is just too much against Babar Azam and Mohammad Rizwan. The way they're playing, I think it's because of Aqib Javed in the board who's damaging Pakistan cricket. He has that anti-stance against Rizwan and Babar. The way that is why you're seeing these harsh policies, obviously, and politicization is happening in the cricket board. That's a really poor decision. But I would say it's also harsh on Shaheen, and Shaheen should not expect that he will be made a captain for the long term, because of definitely after some while they can make a lot of chopping and changes, and after a while it could happen that Shaheen might also be removed from the captaincy if he loses a series or two, like it happened in the T20 cricket in the past. So this musical chair needs to stop. Why India is ahead of us? Why other teams are ahead of us? That they give a captaincy for a longer period of time. Give him at least a year or two. Give him a full cycle. You gave proper 4 years to Babar. Even if he lost the series, he was still the captain of Pakistan. You kept playing him series after series. You gave him 4 5 years, proper 4 years cycle to develop a team, and gave him the full World Cup as well. So you should have stayed Rizwan till the next World Cup. You should have made a captain till the next World Cup. Now they're saying that the captain is for 2 years, but a series or two loss could also cause axing of Shaheen as a captain. Rizwan's confidence obviously is being dented. He is a brilliant performer, but the way they're trying to curb him, he did not even have a proper say in the selection. And then they're also removing from the captaincy is a really pathetic and poor decision from the PCB. And why we are struggling as a stable cricket team is they're constantly changing captains. Now you look, he made the Test captain constant, and Shan Masoodi is given a run, and they're giving him a run down. The team is getting better. Constant changing of the captains does not allow the captains also to have an understanding with the players, and it is really a sorry state of affairs in the Pakistan cricket board. The way they are playing, the way they are managing the affairs, it's pathetic from the management. And I think this thing is going to hurt Pakistan in the long run. It could hurt Shaheen performance. It could hurt Pakistan cricket team, because I think Shaheen is talented and everything, but I still think he's not deserving in one day. Rizwan, being an experienced probe, having experience of captaincy, and giving him the longer run would have been the justified thing. Just removing him within 1 year, roughly only 1 year tenure, I think is a bit too harsh. You immediately sacked him from the T20 captaincy as well. Just giving him a series or two, you immediately sacked him from the T20 captaincy. From the one days format where he has his mojo, he has performed. He is a player of one day and test matches. So I think he should have been remained the captain. I think it's a really poor call by the board, and now obviously they can't change the decision, but definitely it's disappointing. Obviously, the thing is, in this country there is a lack of stability in every department, and the problem is that we only think that the captain is the root cause of the problem. We don't see the team selection, the players, the management, the system, the structure. These things are what they need to be reformed and needed to improve. Just changing the upper captains and these things, changing the faces, I don't think so it's going to make an effort, and you're just causing a lot of politics in the cricket team. Constant changes and these things are just bad for the game. And obviously now it will be difficult for Rizwan to play as a player as well in the one-day matches, and obviously it's going to dent his confidence as well for the one-day matches as a player, obviously, to be removed from the captaincy. And obviously he's been harsh done by the management, and I've heard that he's not tweeted yet by him and Babar as well for the new captain. So it's really sad to see what is going on in the board, and I think these changes need to be these things need to be changed, and the captain needs to be stable and stable, and if you want the team to grow, any team to grow. But it's a really pathetic and a poor call by the management. It's a really poor decision, and I think it's hard for Shaheen, and Shaheen was also struggling a bit for performances, but it is hard for Shaheen just to at a young age giving him the captaincy without any prior experience for one day, and just you're doing a bit of politics because you do not have any other candidate than Rizwan to lead the side. And I think this decision is poor. This decision should have not been made. And then they cry that the team is struggling, there's no stability, and you again make blunders by blunders and by blunders. And that is what PCB is doing, especially in the management under Aqib Javed. Has been poor, and he's making some very weird kind of decision, which is hurting Pakistan cricket. Is all. So yeah, guys, that's what would do like and so yeah, guys, that's what we do like and subscribe to Sports. Some more content is still in goodbye from my side. Take care of yourself and Allah Hafiz.